Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So Claressa Shields, she's very vocal, very talented. I think she should be a gazillionaire. I don't think she's been treated right by just endorsers. I just think America failed her. But that being said, there are a lot of people who don't like Claressa Shields because they feel she's too vocal. I, for one, don't feel that way. But what I will say is, she seemed to have gotten herself into a little bit of trouble in a sparring session, and here's some of that footage.
Yes. Hold.
Watch it again.
Yes. Hold. Yes. Hold.
You can see she didn't see that shot. Watch what happens here. Watch. She throws a one, there goes a two, and look, she's about to throw the hook. But look, his hook, his left hand with that black sleeve on it is already cocked, and he's coming with his hook. You see? They were throwing hooks at the same time. She was coming up, and she didn't even see the shot. And then she got hit, oh yeah, and then she goes down into the missionary position. Yo. Crazy.
Yes. Hold.
Put her right in the missionary position.
Hold. Yes.
Rough, boy, rough. But you got to give her credit, man, because Claressa Shields was out there sparring a male. And, hey, how many guys actually will come out here and spar? Right? Now you got a female sparring a male. And, of course, people are going to have fun with it. The way she went back in the missionary position and how she, got knocked out and stuff. She was talking all this stuff about fighting Keith Thurman and how she beat Keith Thurman and she whipped Canelo's ass and she called out Triple G. Just taking it to the stupid. Could you imagine if Keith Thurman would have hit her with a shot? So, again, she actually went, and now, right? And this is where the story is. So her getting knocked out, it's funny because of how much trash she talks. But it's at the same time, you got to commend her because she's a female, right? And I know a lot of guys, they wouldn't dare get in there. They wouldn't even spar a female, much less a male. I'm telling you. I told y'all a story about those clowns at work where I was trying to get them to come down and spar me because they were talking trash. They wouldn't do it. So a lot of people will talk the talk but won't walk it. She'll walk it. So you can only take the clowning so far, the humiliation so far. But the thing that got me is she went on and she's claiming, right, that this sparring session was from 2018, that this guy she was in the ring with, Arturs Akhmedov's, that he took padding out of his gloves because he was mad that she had embarrassed him in a sparring session before. And that when he came to spar her this time, he had removed padding from his gloves. And to hurt her, and that's how come he was able to knock her out. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if that's true. But what I will say is she needs to be careful on, saying stuff like that if it's not true. Because when I watched this, it didn't seem like whether he did or didn't have padding in the glove had anything to do with her getting knocked out. It's because she didn't see the shot coming. Okay, simple. So she went on to say, the guy I sparred, he was like a little Russian hater. He took the padding out of his gloves. I had whooped his A-word on Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. He caught me, but he didn't have no padding in his gloves. He knows exactly who he is. Akhmedov wrote alongside his Instagram video, "It's nice that you remember me at Claressa Shields," before his coach Derek Santos commented, "She is full of crap. They asked for help to spar. Why would we want to spar a woman?" He's like sick. He said, "No one took padding out the gloves. After she was accusing of this, the gloves were handed to her coach. More importantly, she sparred 2 rounds prior, where Arthur was instructed not to hit her hard. While he was working with her, started talking mad crap at him and fouling him to the point she tripped him." Okay, So in the break, he said, "What the F is going on here? We're trying to help. She is a woman, sick." What was replied was, punch her back. She's a big girl, multi-time champ. He even tried to help her up. Nobody wanted that to happen. So wow. He said, this also happened years ago, and obviously the video was kept, never seen. Even through all the comments of she would beat a guy, nothing was said derogatory towards her or spoken about this moment. That was done out of respect for her and nothing to be gained out of what happened in a sparring. Now she went to talking and he posted it. Now this is going to go around. Was it him or did she do it to herself? Years now. Even her coach said, "You had your chin up and got caught." Shields, a two-time undisputed champion, responded and said, one thing for sure, if I went public 2018 about how this fellow pro boxer and trainer took his padding out of his gloves to spar against me because I embarrassed him earlier that week, it would have jeopardized my upcoming world title fight. I've never been KO'd in 17 years and I've been dropped 2 times, all in a week of each other. I have no shame in that, but for a male fighter to literally take the padding out of his gloves, he's a punk. Him and Coach Derek Santos are bad for the sport. Now listen. I'm telling you, nobody took no padding out. I just don't think anyone took padding out the glove. She got hit with a shot she didn't see. Simple, all right? She should just stop talking. But if there was padding taken out the glove, hey, a male sparring a female is already a problem. You're there to help her. But when if he took padding out of his gloves to spar her, that's attempted murder. So she should press charges. That's what I would recommend. But I personally, from watching that, it doesn't look like he put a lot of torque on that shot. It was just he just caught her. That's all. Simple. But anyway, Claressa Shields got Ohhhh'd into the missionary position. She better respect the men's power and what they can do to her in the ring. She can fight. There's probably some guys whose asses she can kick. But you ain't messing around with these guys who can crack. She need to stop taking it to the stupid. Put some respect on everybody's name and on the sport of boxing. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents, in the breeze.